Gay marriage has been debated over and discussed on many different occasions. As we discussed earlier, gay marriage is a basic human right that all people should be entitled to. Unfortunately, we know that this is not the reality, and many people are kept from the ones they love solely because they just happen to be of the same sex. Something that escapes the view of a lot of arguments is rather straightforward. To put it in the simplest of terms, marriage equals happiness. According to the Journal of Economic Psychology, for both genders, there is a positive and statistically significant spillover effect of life satisfaction that runs from one partner to the other partner in a couple. Couples tend to share their happiness and achievements with each other, and the happiness has a kind of domino effect and benefits the relationship itself. Whether the happiness comes from being together, the marriage itself, or just the benefits from being married, it can all be traced back to this social institution. According to Michael Argyle, marriage is the greatest source of social support for most people, more than friends or kin, including emotional and material support and companionship. With marriage comes a sense of security and an understanding that at the end of the day, someone will be there. All humans thrive for the feeling of being wanted, and also the feeling of being safe. So whether it is to be straight or gay, marriage is marriage. All the benefits are expressed in the same way. It is universal. Happiness can easily be linked to a healthy lifestyle and longer life expectancies. When a couple is married, they positively affect each other's physical and mental health. The bond between the couple strengthens each individual's personal tolerance to the world around them. Once that bond is severed, some people end up worse than how they started. Argyle stated, health researchers find that being divorced or separated has a greater effect on rates of death from heart disease in particular, as well as a range of other illnesses. It literally produces broken hearts. Once a person's marriage has ended, there is an obvious difference between their happiness and satisfaction levels. The benefit of being happy and satisfied with your life is suddenly gone. You don't have the support and companionship you naturally crave for and need. Life isn't something that can be taken easily, and we are put in separate, stressful situations. We rely on our support systems to assist us through the hard times and keep us grounded. According to Argyle, in London, it was found that for women who have experienced stressful life events, 10% of those who had a supportive partner were depressed, compared with the 41% of those who did not. That 31% difference between the control groups is blatant proof that life is a little easier when you have someone else around. Some argue that the same-sex couples are allowed civil unions and domestic partnerships should be happy with simply that. It's almost the same thing as being married, right? Well, that isn't necessarily true. For those who choose to never get married and just live together, there are obvious differences in their happiness compared to a married couple. People who decide to just live together usually believe that marriage is just a piece of paper. However, it is more than that. It's a more stable situation, and the confidence in your relationship boosts once it has been made official. Argyle stated cohabitors' rate of breaking up is twice as high as that of married in Britain and 3 times as high in Sweden. While it may be just a piece of paper to some people, it can mean a piece of paper that saves the relationship and makes it so much stronger. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If we simplify it to the basic human rights, everyone should get the chance to pursue happiness. If their journey for that happiness begins with marrying who they love, then they should have full support and legal right to be able to pursue that. For the sake of a healthier and happier world, legalize gay marriage.